Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here for Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the AFC title game, where you have the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Kansas City coming into this game, I believe their fifth AFC title game in a row. When you're looking at just what Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce have done, this team, this core, this group has been through a lot. They've been through a lot of Super Bowls. They've been through a lot of AFC title games. They've been to the playoffs a lot. They have a lot of history. There's a lot of yards there. There's a lot of milestones there. They're coming up against a very dangerous Cincinnati Bengals team. They're coming up against a quarterback in Joe Burrow, who's Joe Cool, who we've seen year after year that he's been in the NFL be able to take the pressure and be cool above it, rise above it. So even though they had a loss last year in the Super Bowl, this Bengals team came in, had a little bit of a hangover where they lost a couple of games, but they were quickly able to get back on track because Joe said, just keep it calm. We got this. Beating the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo after having DeMar be at the game, that's pivotal. When you think of DeMar Hamlin, he's the person that everybody prayed for after having cardiac arrest on the field. He's the reason the Buffalo Bills resurgence was so special after getting back to football after he had cardiac arrest. You know, he was the feel-good story when he got out the hospital. And to have that wave of emotion happen right before the game, where you see DeMar on the big screen, you see him all over. You see the number 3s all over Buffalo. And that kind of thing would have crushed a lot of teams that they were facing. But one thing you got to realize, the Cincinnati Bengals were the team that happened against. So they felt that wave of emotion before. They felt that kind of eerie feeling before. They felt that kind of move of emotion before. And you know what Joe Burrow did? He bottled it. He bottled it up, and he went down the field and he scored. And you know what he did again? He bottled it up. He went down the field again, and he scored. He said, Buffalo, we're glad to see that DeMar is back, but we're about to destroy you. They destroyed them for 4 quarters of football. The defense was attacking. The offense was attacking. Jamar Chase went off. You're looking at Mixon late in the football game when he needed to score. He was doing what he needed to do. Joe Burrow picked them apart. And that's what I think is he's cerebral about it. He'll smile, but he'll get on the football field and throw darts. He'll look at you and throw darts. He doesn't care what defense you got. He'll stand in there and throw darts. Patrick Mahomes is great. He is dealing with a high ankle sprain. It was a very nasty ankle sprain. You don't know what his condition is going to be during game time. I think he's going to play. Pretty sure. Travis Kelce is an X factor in this one, as always. It depends on what Travis Kelce does for the rest of this offense. If Travis goes off, the rest of his offense has a chance to go off for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes just needs a small window to throw the football. It's his back foot that he's dealing with this high ankle sprain. So it takes a little time. You don't know what kind of treatment he's going to be able to get through then and now. So I think it's going to be tough. But when it's all said and done, this is going to come down to who has the football last. I believe that the Bengals have the advantage as far as offense and defense. I know that, they have a lot going on in Kansas City as far as Travis Kelce and having a plethora of receivers. But from a standpoint, I trust Joe Mixon as the running back in this one. Better running back than Kansas City. I feel like T. Higgins and Jamar Chase are going to set the tone so far for the wide receivers that a lot of Kansas City has. It's going to cancel each other out. So you're going to have the production of Jamar Chase and the production from T. Higgins, and that's going to be able to balance out what Travis Kelce gives you. That's going to be able to balance whatever receiver for the Chiefs goes off that day gives you. And then you got to think, the Bengals defense has been playing a lot better than the Chiefs lately. You seeing the effort, the energy, the poise, making sure other teams can't score, making sure when they get the drives going, those long 9, 10, 11 play drives, they're shutting them down with either a field goal or a punt. So that's the difference in this one. The Chiefs have had some success, but you saw late in that football game against the Jaguars. If Trevor Lawrence had a couple more minutes, that game could have been different. That game could have been different. So you're looking overall, I like the Chiefs, but I love the Bengals. So I'm going with the upset pick here. I'm going with the Cincinnati Bengals to upset the number 1 seed, Kansas City Chiefs, and go on to the Super Bowl. All you Chiefs fans, all you Bengals fans, all you Who Dat fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates and all the breakdowns. And we'll see you on the Super Bowl video.